Delta 1.
Hey, ¿quién habla?
Mira bien, hijo de tu puta madre. Soy Mencho, güey. Relaja tu puta gente a la verga. Soy Mencho, güey. Relaja tus putas partidas. Si no te voy a partir tu madre, tienes toda tu bola de perros. Te tengo identificado 30 güeyes. Hasta tus putos perros te voy a matar si no te relajas, güey. ¿Cómo ves?
Ya está, señor, ahorita los bajo.
Oh, no cuelgues, hijo de la verga. Te tengo ubicados en Chacala, güey.
No le estoy colgando, le estoy diciendo, ahorita los bajo.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for choosing to hang out with your host, the Conservative Bird, and me, Double D. And you're on the Brick Road Podcast.
Hey, we really appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with us. Also, if you could, before we get into everything, please make sure to hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe, and smash the notification. It's the quick, easy, and free way to help this channel grow as big as possible. So, Double D, we got some breaking news. The Mexican government, along with help from American specialists, I believe, have taken down one of the biggest cartel leaders in Mexico right now. This is the guy who basically took over after El Chapo got took out.
What was his name again?
His name is MENCHO.
MENCHO. It's very. They do have cool names. I can't lie.
And it's crazy, because like over here we know damn well that the government would not be in cahoots with any terrorist organization, any cartel organization. They would tell them to go kick rocks regardless. You know what I mean? But here in Mexico, it seems like it's a little bit different. Like the police work with the cartels, and it's like if the police are working with the cartels, who's protecting the city?
Nobody, obviously. That's why it's locked down right now.
So, if anybody, like I said, if you guys don't know who MENCHO is, he's basically the guy that took over for El Chapo when El Chapo got taken out. And I mean, to show right here, this is 3 years ago, this conversation we're about to get into with him and a local police officer from one of the cities he's in, and it's like he owns the police.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm obviously where we live, that's not ever going to ever be the case where a drug dealer or cartels control the law enforcement. But
right, even back in the days, back in the days of the mafia, like the feds would still come in and get them. It's like it's just crazy. But
well, they had relationships back then that usually dealt with giving people up, and you know what I mean. It was a little different. This right here, the cartels really are just basically their own military force.
So for anybody who says, "Oh, the cartel doesn't run things in Mexico," you guys don't know what you're talking about. I mean, you can listen to this conversation for yourself. And this was 3 years ago. And this isn't even the only cartel member in Mexico. And he's not the first cartel member in Mexico. So he's just doing things that he learned along the way.
Absolutely. And I would like to tell the audience this is in Spanish, correct? And with captions.
Yes.
So it is Spanish with captions. So you're going to have to pay attention to what he's saying on the board.
Yep.
Delta 1.
Hey, ¿quién habla?
Mira bien, hijo de tu puta madre. Soy Mencho, güey. Relaja tu puta gente a la verga. Soy Mencho, güey. Relaja tus putas partidas. Si no te voy a partir tu madre, tienes toda tu bola de perros. Te tengo identificado 30 güeyes. Hasta tus putos perros te voy a matar si no te relajas, güey. ¿Cómo ves?
Ya está, señor, ahorita los bajo.
Oh, no cuelgues, hijo de la verga. Te tengo ubicados en Chacala, güey.
No le estoy colgando, le estoy diciendo, ahorita los bajo.
Póngase bien las pilas, güey. ¿Qué se le cuesta ser amigo, cabrón? ¿Uno no se mete con ustedes para que se pasen de verga?
No, señor, ahorita yo se las bajo.
Pongan, mire, revíremeles a todos los hijos de su puta madre porque todos agarran dinero y son buenos de puercos.
Sí, lo que me están
Se
diciendo.
me ponen a tiros o tú eres el primero que vas a marchar por ellos, León.
No, señor.
¿Vale?
No, señor, no se trata de eso.
Váyanse a la verga porque aquí los vergazos están al 220, ya se la sabe. Y miedo no hay.
No, señor, no se trata de eso. Ahorita yo lo sé.
Entonces, si quiere amistad, aquí va a tener un amigazo, cabrón. Si no, a chingar a su madre a la verga.
No, yo sé, señor.
Ya estoy hasta la verga de que no entiendan, loco.
Señor, usted me conoce, usted sabe que yo soy amistad.
Pues por eso me extraña, cabrón. Yo te entiendo, güey, pero pues no mames, yo sé que tienes gente y la familia de chingada. Verga, póngase las putas pilas.
Yo lo sé, señor. Nada más
No quiero que me apagues este puto teléfono. Después te voy a marcar, güey. A ver si no se relajaron a la verga,
No, ahorita le voy a marcar.
A todos en general, güey. Relájenmelos a la verga. Por favor.
Ahorita le voy a marcar de otro número a este número que me está marcando.
No, este ya no le vuelvas a marcar. Yo le marco cuando yo pueda.
Ándale, pues.
Pero no me lo apague porque lo voy a entender como negatividad.
No, señor. Ahorita le mando un mensaje de otro número.
Órale, pues, Melón. Ahí les quiero eso, que se relajen a la verga.
Sí, señor. Usted me conoce. Usted sabe que hay respeto. Y nada más.
Ya está, igualmente. De aquí para allá también. Ahí disculpen por las malas palabras.
Aquí los muchachos son los que están allá y usted yo se los saludo.
Ahora pues, ahí le encargo.
Ándale, sí.
Ahí relájenmelos a todos, dígale que va de parte mía.
Claro que sí, señor.
Ya está.
Ándale.
Yo, that's crazy.
That sounds like the police are directly working for the cartel, if you ask me, by that conversation. He even called him boss.
Right, he was talking to him like he's his lieutenant or something. Like, dude, you guys are the police. Grow a fucking backbone, you pussies. If somebody called me talking to me like that, I'd be like, dude, go fuck yourself.
Issue with all that, right?
Right, and so now they're even holding American tourists hostage right now.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it appears to be the case.
It is crazy, dude. I mean, check this shit out. They
canceled flights and everything, didn't they? They were canceling
flights.
Yeah,
they're telling people, like, don't go to Mexico right now. It is not safe for you right now. Anybody willing to go is just mentally retarded or something.
So let me ask you real quick. This is Puerto Vallarta, right? That's like a big, huge tourist spot. We used to go there for like 3 and 4 day cruises and stuff back in the day.
Yeah, dude. So
I've been to Puerto Vallarta twice. I never really actually did the cruise there, but I have been there twice.
Nice. I've never been to Mexico. I've been to the Bahamas. That's the only place outside of the United States that I've been to.
Well, I can tell you this, Bert. It was a beautiful place to go to. So I'm a little like, wow. I mean, a lot of things have changed since the early 2000s, I guess.
Well, look at it right now.
And Puerto Vallarta is a popular vacation spot for Americans. Tonight, tourists and expats tell our Lauren Posen they've never seen this kind of cartel violence.
For the tourists in Puerto Vallarta, they're really unsure what will happen next. Right now, they're being told by the U.S. Embassy in Mexico to shelter in place. And here at LAX, at least 5 major airlines have canceled flights to the popular tourist destination. Explosions and fires ripped through the popular tourist destination of Puerto Vallarta Sunday.
Well, they were just like large, dark gray plumes of smoke.
Damn, dude.
There were multiple, and it was kind of creating, it was like they all came together to create this one big dark cloud, but we could definitely see dark gray smoke coming from the window.
Adrian Moorfield is...
That looks more like dark black smoke.
Yeah, it definitely does. It looks like something's freshly burning for sure, and it's probably some chemicals in there burning with it.
Crazy.
That's pretty thick black.
That's really thick black smoke.
Second Puerto Vallarta. His flight got canceled due to security concerns after Mexico's Ministry of Defense says security forces killed the leader of Mexico's Jalisco cartel, known as MENCHO, during an operation Sunday.
Unfortunately, there were no available flights to get us out of PV until Thursday. So we were rebooked on a flight out on Thursday. And then after we were rebooked, then we got the notice that our existing flight was canceled. So just kind of, everybody's playing tag.
Violent clashes have erupted across parts of
That's
Western
insane.
Mexico after news of the drug pin's death
Look at this,
spread.
Double D.
Explosion and
Dude, this is crazy that the cartel has so much power that they basically have their own military.
That's what I was trying to say. It's so much different than the way it was with our organized crime here. Ours was more like a corporation.
Yeah, this is like more like military.
Yeah, this is very military, very definitely a different style.
Oh man, this is crazy that like knowing that this is happening. I mean, listen, the cartel can think that they might want to go to war with the United States military. They'll have another thing coming. We're not Mexico, buddy. We are not no fucking Mexico. We are the powerhouse. If you guys think you're gonna come over here and do something about it, be my fucking guest, because I'll guarantee you're wiped out in 10 minutes.
I just thank God that Joey B or Kamala Harris isn't president right now, though, because honestly,
we'd have El Macho. We'd have El Macho in the White House right now, hanging out.
Huh?
We'd have El Mencho in the White House right now, hanging out instead of fucking in the dirt where he belongs.
Oh, wait a minute! You're talking about
if Joe Biden or Kamala Harris were in office.
Oh yeah, dude, he would be invited for dinner.
Right, this is ridiculous, bro. They love criminals.
He'd be there for a White House meal and stuff. They'd be feeding him and his whole family and treating him like royalty.
Right.
Especially if they're donating.
Right, for sure. That's probably what he would be doing.
You could see on the highway flames and the smoke coming, and we didn't quite know exactly what was going on.
On Sunday, the U.S. Embassy in Mexico posted on X a widespread order for U.S. citizens to shelter in place until further notice. This, as people are setting buses on fire, shooting huge plumes of smoke up into the air.
We thought they were starting to burn buildings. I don't know, it's just really scary. And then we heard a lot of gunshots at the same time. So we're starting to hear explosions, gunshots, smoke.
Annie Garcia says she's a dreamer deported from the United States. She says her city is in crisis, and watching people celebrate the drug dealer's death is hard to stomach.
I don't know how to articulate this. But
Well, wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. What's so hard to articulate about a drug dealer being put down like a dog?
Right.
I get it.
I mean, this dude was literally threatening the police if they didn't cooperate, and they were in his pocket. Hey, dude, you gotta go. I'm sorry, bro. You are a menace to society. You are a threat to society. You gotta go, my dude. Sorry. I don't care how much you want to articulate anything. I don't care.
I mean, I understand that the people probably aren't getting the same priority treatment, but I would think that they'd be happy as shit to get rid of the cartels for normal people.
I would too. I mean, so like we still have Americans over there. That's what people don't understand. Like, look at this. Mexican cartels announced if any U.S. troops come to Mexico, they will kill the 25,000 American hostages and all tourists captured. And if you don't believe what's going on, check this out.
Oh, no, I believe they're going to do it. I don't think they'll get all 25,000. I think we take them out before that happens.
Dude, look at this. This is the cartel.
Who are they shooting?
They're shooting in the air. Them bullets
very bright.
Them bullets got to fall somewhere.
Oh yeah, what must go up must come back down.
Man, that's sad, dude. It's a sad day. It's a good day for Mexico, and it's also a sad day for Mexico because now the cartels are they're gonna ramp it up 10 times more, and they're gonna push and push and push to try and get their power and control back because that's all they want. They just want the money, the power, and the control.
Yeah.
And hopefully Trump steps up and does what's right and gets these American citizens the hell out of Mexico. And maybe it's time we look into making Mexico the 51st state and we take it over and we run it like it's meant to be ran.
Yeah, dude, they'll all vote Democrat.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, dude, they'll vote Democrat. We don't want them.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
I just say let's try to get our Americans out of Mexico and let Mexico sift through their own dirt.
I agree. And what do you guys think down in the comments below? Let us know.
I mean, I'm very concerned about 25,000 people. Now, do I honestly think they'll get all 25,000 people and kill them? That's a lot of people. That would literally be a factory of killing.
It would take an army. They have one.
I mean, they definitely are an army, and they definitely could do that. But that would start a war between our countries, and that would not be good for Mexico, because in the long run, we would make a freaking parking lot out of them.
Yeah, 1,000%. So I think on that note, we're going to end it. I just want to thank God, most importantly, because without him, none of this is possible. I want to thank Double D, thank the audience, and thank my friends and family.
And Bert, as always, thank you for making the show happen every time. Audience, thanks for sticking around if you made it to the very end. And most importantly, I just want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for allowing me to be here to bring the message today. And with that, good night, y'all.
All right, everybody, have a good one. Peace.